Say hello.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, we are continuing on with our science lesson. I have a little girl here that is doing it with us. It's part of my folded laundry. Exploring creation with Zoology 3, land animals of the sixth day. We are at lesson 2. We're going to read order Carnivora and family Canidae. I'm not sure the pronunciation. We'll check the time and see if we have time to continue reading from there on out. So, here we go. You guys ready? Okay. I'm sure you can guess what a carnivore eats, especially if you speak Spanish. Do you speak Spanish?
No.
No. So you probably don't know. Do you know what a carnivore eats?
I speak Spanish.
Oh, so what does the word carnivore mean?
I don't know.
Okay. The word... Edward, please get your dirty feet out of my clean laundry. Thank you. The word carne in Spanish means meat, which comes from the Latin word that means flesh. Not all animals that eat are flesh, like what is covering our body, muscles and stuff. Now, all animals that eat meat are in order Carnivora, and there are some animals in order Carnivora that don't eat meat. They are classified in this order, however, mostly because of their teeth. Even if they don't eat meat, all animals in order Carnivora have molars and premolars especially designed for cutting meat. They are called carnassial teeth. Okay, here's a picture of the tiger. The molar pointed out in the tiger's mouth is one of its carnassial teeth, right in there.
Stop.
The fact that a tiger has teeth like this puts it in order Carnivora. Can you see?
No,
Teeth
stop.
right there.
Stop.
Edward, stop worrying about her. She's fine. Generally speaking, members of order Carnivora are the ferocious predators of the animal kingdom. They are hunters, while other animals are the hunted. Go pee quickly, then come right back. Make sure you wipe yourself. They are often quick, powerful, and fierce in their hunting methods, and the sight of them strikes an understandable...
What's the hunting nothing mean?
It's how they hunt, how they get food to eat, other animals. And the sight of them strikes an understandable fear in all the meek and mild creatures of the world. They usually have keen sense of sight, hearing, and smell. Their senses help them find prey, which they chase down and eat with the help of their carnassial teeth. Different carnivores have different means of killing their prey. Cats kill their prey by biting the neck of the throat, while the dogs shake their prey viciously back and forth to dislocate the neck. A weasel bites the base of its prey's skull. These carnivores can be frightening creatures. They often teach these methods to their young by playing roughly with them as they mature. If you ever watched a mother cat play with her kitten, you've seen this training in action. Order Carnivora can be split into two groups: caniforms, or caniforms, and
Can't see the picture.
there's no pictures, and feliiforms. Caniforms sound a little, I'm telling you right now, but you're over talking me. Caniforms sound a little like canine, while feliiforms sound a bit like feline. Edward, come sit down. Nobody is here. Somebody's driving by. Are you familiar with the words canine and feline, Queenie? Well, if so, okay, well, sit down. We're going to finish reading. We're not worried about that right now. Ilski, quiet. Well, if so, then it'll be easy for you to remember that caniforms are dog-like carnivores. So, Ilski and Artorius are caniforms. Caniforms.
I want you to just show me that.
We're not classified. I don't believe we're classified in this group. We're classified in omnivores.
Can I go get the milk?
Edward, no. So we're really going to study dogs and cats. Oh, feliiforms are cat-like carnivores. So Tuck is the feliiforms. Guinevere, you need to stop that now. So we really are going to study dogs and cats and all the animals that are like them. In the next few lessons, we'll explore the family Canidae, which is made up of true dogs, as well as other caniforms like bears, raccoons, and otters. Then we'll study the family Felidae, which are cats. And then we'll study other feliforms like hyenas and mongooses. Be careful not to get out of your vehicle during the part of the safari because these creatures can have a powerful bite. Guinevere, do not pull her out of my arm. I'm keeping her from the end of the book. Have you ever heard someone say sly as a fox? Have you ever heard that?
No.
No?
No.
Or how about as wily as a coyote?
No. Yes.
You've heard that someone say that before?
Yes.
Grandpa Steinhauser may have said that before. Foxes, sly and wily are adjectives describing cleverness and intelligence. Foxes, wolves, and coyotes belong to the class of intelligent animals we call canines. Guinevere, you need to stop. Which are in family Canidae. Jackals and, of course, man's best friend, domesticated dogs, are also in this family. We can all agree that an animal would have to be pretty smart to be a man's best friend. In fact, dogs are some of the smartest creatures in God's creation. Dogs save children from burning buildings, rescue drowning people, lead the blind, find people lost in the woods, catch criminals, and so much more.
Can I go get a toy for me?
Sure. Few other animals can boast of such heroics. Dogs are so smart that they can be trained to do many useful things. This dog in this picture, if I can show you, because Winry's on there. Okay, so this dog here, Edward, get up and come look if you want to see. This dog is being trained to use his keen sense of smell to find bad tasting catfish. His work will end up saving fish processors time and money.
Why is it tasting bad?
They're fine. Did you not listen to what I just said? I said, don't step on the laundry, please. I said, he's using his sense of smell to find bad tasting catfish so that the people that sell catfish can save money and time so that they don't end up selling bad tasting catfish to you and me. Every year, dogs perform amazing feats for people. In 2007, a man came out of his house on a dark night and was attacked by a bear. His dog named Dude jumped between them and fought the bear off. A true hero, the dog gave up his life for his owner. Also, in the same year, a German shepherd that got out of its yard and was wandering around the neighborhood when it found a woman injured in her car. The car had run off the side of the road into a ditch. No one could see the car from the road. The escaped dog pulled the lady out of her car and dragged her up the road where he let her lean against him so she could signal a passing car. Around the same time, a golden retriever named Toby saved his owner who was choking on a piece of apple. When she started choking, she tried to beat on her own chest, but she couldn't get the piece of apple out of her throat. Toby pushed her to the ground and began jumping up and down on her chest until the piece of apple was dislodged. These are only a few of the heroic dog stories that happened in just 1 year. Amusingly, though, the domesticated dog is one of humankind's most beloved animals. Most other canines are considered pets. Why? Wild animals need food, and dogs like an easy meal. They will steal lambs in a flock. Yeah, that's fine. Please put it down. Chickens from a pen or calves from a farm, just like Artorias would steal the chickens if we let him, right? Yes, jackals, foxes, coyotes, and wolves are notorious for sneaking in to fleece the flock. Even the Bible refers to evil people who trick others into believing lies as wolves in sheep's clothing. You can find that in Matthew 7:15, for example. Wolves are disliked so much all over the world that some have been hunted to near extinction. However, some canines like the red fox and the coyote are more plentiful now than they have ever been. Yet all the canines, the domesticated dog is still favored, even if sometimes chews up the furniture and chases the mailman. And with that, we're going to start there. Do you have anything to say?
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Did you want to say hi to anyone real quick?
Is Johan listening?
I don't know, but you can say hi.
Hi, Johan and Jack and
Ethan.
What's the little kid's name?
Ethan.
Ethan and
Kaylee.
And Katie and Bert.
And James.
And James.
And all your cousins.
And all your cousins. Who's James?
Well, I don't know if Miss Emily's James is listening, so it could be him, and Kaylee and Bert's little brother James could be listening. So there are two James and James. All right, Winnie, do you have?
No, there's not two James. So Noni is a James.
That's a Jane, not a James. Okay, Gwynnie, can you say goodbye, please?
Goodbye.
Gwynnie, look at the phone. What did I tell you last time?
I don't know.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye.